Okay. I know. I know. The bonnet. I know. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. It's your girl Jayla Renee, and I am back with another video. I have been working a lot, which is why I haven't uploaded in like 2 days, maybe 3. Two. I decided to go ahead and do a video. The video that I am going to be doing, as you read by the title and seeing the thumbnail, I am going to be doing, I guess it's going to be like a somewhat sad video. I did not grab my tissue, and I was supposed to, because I know me. But we're going to get through it. So as you once again seen by the title and the thumbnail, I am going to be doing a story time on the saddest Christmas I've ever had in my whole entire life. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So in 2023, Christmas Day, me, my mom, and my sister were at my apartment. I was still putting ornaments on the Christmas tree, and my mom and my sister were in the kitchen just finishing up on everything that we were cooking for the day. And we normally on Christmas we do finger foods because we have soul food on Thanksgiving. So we decided that we do finger foods. Oh, and y'all, it's nighttime, that's why I'm in my PJs, so you know. But they were in the kitchen preparing the rest of the food and all of that. Mind you, we had been coming in and out, and it was me, my mom, my sister, and my grandma. It was only us 4. It was supposed to be more people there, truthfully, but like the friend that my grandma was supposed to bring, or like her lady friend that she had, I think her and her boyfriend couldn't come anymore, or either they weren't on time. So I think my mom and my grandma just left them, or whatever the case may be. So fast forward to back at my house. We had been walking in and out the door trying to just get stuff from the car and my mom's vehicle in general. So while I was still putting ornaments on the Christmas tree, because I had like a few that I did not put on there that I wanted to put on there, I was talking to my grandma, and I called my grandma Nana Banana. So I was like, I called her 2 names, Nana Banana and Lady. I was like, hey lady, how you feeling? And she was like, bad. And then her eyes rolled back, and I just yelled, mama. And I went to school to become a medical assistant, and I was CPR certified and everything like that, but the first thing I did was like just scream. And my mom came over there, and when she came over there, her and my sister started screaming, and I ran outside because it's like I couldn't believe that my grandma, it's like, for your loved ones, that day gotta come, but you will never be ready for it. So after I got myself together, I think it took me like 3 to 5 minutes to get myself together for real. After I had got myself together, I came back in the house. My sister was holding my grandma's hand and just telling her it's gonna be okay. And my mom was just crying. I've never in my life heard my mama cry the way she did. And that broke me. Like, it broke me so bad. So, I passed the phone to my mom. I think, now this part is kind of blurry on all me, my mom, and my sister's side. But I threw the phone at my mom because I needed to get grandma to the floor so I could start performing CPR. Once we got her down to the floor, my sister helped me, and my mom told me she felt like I had vengeance against her because I pushed her out the way. I don't remember pushing her out the way, but she was like, I pushed her out the way and she fell back on the couch. And she was like, I did that because of all the time she whooped me. So I pulled my grandma by her legs to the ground while my sister supported like her top half. I thought 911 was called, but everybody was in shock, so I had to call 911. And I also started performing CPR all the way until the paramedics got there. Even when the paramedics got there, she just kept coding. It's like she couldn't stay. So she was doing agonal breathing while I was giving her CPR. So it was like she was, and then she'll let out a, so she did that until the paramedics got there. Once the paramedics got there, they had a defibrillator, and basically they had to shock her. When they got her stable enough, they rushed her to the hospital. And from, I think in 2023, if I'm not mistaken, Christmas Day was on like a Monday or a Tuesday, I think. So literally, I know it was on a Monday. So literally from Monday to Friday, from Christmas Day until the 29th, we were all just going back and forth. Some days I would, some days I would not go because I would try to like bury myself in work so I wouldn't really think about it. And we were just going back and forth for, you know, a full week. And Friday came and she passed away on her own on December the 29th. And I couldn't do it. And I really felt like it was my fault for a little bit, because I didn't feel like I actually saved my grandma. It didn't feel like I saved her, because I felt like if I would have saved her, she would have still been here. So January of 2024, we brought the new year in. We brought the new year in planning my grandma's funeral. Her funeral was the first weekend in January, so it was January the 6th. And really, that's the whole story. I remember the day of the funeral. We had her funeral at the church my granddad built, and I remember I was standing outside, I think, and the funeral home car with my grandmother's body in it just rolled by the house. So now I'm a mess and I don't have tissues, but I would like to say that was by far the saddest Christmas I ever had. And I was talking to one of my customers and that I had, and you know, when you talk to customers, you know, you let them in a little bit depending on what you're talking to them about. So the customer I had, he was talking to me about the things he had been through when it came to his mom and how he handled that situation, because it was somewhat a similar situation. And basically he was a paramedic and I didn't know he was a paramedic, and he was like, you know, don't beat yourself up about it because you did all you could, even though it didn't feel like it. And I told him, I said, for a while I questioned myself on if I did the CPR wrong. And he was like, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a paramedic and I work in the ER, he was like, I couldn't have done it any better because she stayed with us until Friday. So basically he was just like, I helped keep her a little bit longer. And I guess it was kind of long enough for us to have closure, in a sense. But yeah, that was the saddest Christmas I think we've all had. It's January. It's almost the end of, or we're at the end of January. December of 2024 was the first Christmas we've had without her. And I was on edge the whole time. Like, I came to my room at one point, and because my sister had recently had surgery, she was still in the den with everybody else, and I heard her say, "Where my sister at?" Cause she know, like, my sister know. My mom came back here and she was just like, "It's gonna be okay." But it's like, it still hurts a little bit. Like, I know she's in a better place and everything, but yeah. So that's the story time. Don't be like me sitting here crying, but yeah, I kind of wanted to make the video to kind of get it off my chest in a sense. Like, I still think about it, and it's not that I haven't let it go, it's just that was crazy. Like, I've never given CPR on an actual person before, and the first person I ever gave CPR to was my grandma. So yeah, I'm gonna probably upload this tonight. I hope everyone has a nice night. Yes, I said that after the story I just told you. But I hope everyone has a wonderful night, a blessed night. And once again, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I'm gonna go cry some more. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.